departure of Anthony Davis to the Los Angeles Lakers. Lottery balls falling their way, selecting Zion Williamson, the #1 pick overall, on June 20th, and mapping a new course for the franchise, acquiring J.J. Redick and trading for Derek Favors. Redick, a sniper from outside, shot about 39% last year from downtown for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kobe Altman, the Cavaliers general manager, and of course David has a history with the Cavaliers, formerly their general manager. Altman actually worked under David Griffin.
You know, Jonesy, I had David Griffin on my show multiple times when he was an analyst at NBA TV and Turner Sports. And it was during the trade deadline where I had him on a ton, because remember, the Lakers were trying to trade for Anthony Davis back then. And we were talking about some of the assets, particularly Brandon Ingram. And he just raved about Brandon Ingram back then in February. He was like, he compared him to, this is a direct quote, a baby deer who hadn't grown into his body with his core strength at that particular moment. And he talked about a game against the Celtics where he locked Kyrie down, and he hadn't seen him play like that before, that there was so much upside to his game still. So it was fairly obvious at that time that he loved Brandon Ingram. So when the trade went down, no surprise that Brandon Ingram was included in that package.
Yeah, I saw Brandon Ingram. Great report there, George. I saw Brandon Ingram in the hotel lobby earlier this week, and he's coming off that situation where he had the blood clot that pretty much snuffed out the last several weeks of his season. Newman hitting the 3-ball. But all reports say that it was a structural situation in his shoulder that caused the blood clotting, not something that was more pathological. So, Dan, I'm not a doctor. I don't even play when I'm TV. But it just sounds like he's going to be okay moving forward. And a big key and a big piece for the Pelicans in the future, Brandon Ingram.
All right, let me ask you this. Lonzo Ball. Where does Lonzo Ball fit in the NBA?
Well, I think him and Drew Holiday will form one of the best defensive backcourts in the league, maybe the best. Really? Newman with another 3-ball. Yeah, you look at Drew, he was All-NBA, All-Defensive team last year. And Lonzo Ball is noted to be a better-than-average defender, and under the mentorship of Drew Holiday, a couple of Southern California LA guys, that'll really benefit Ball, I think. Wide open, good ball rotation. Lozada off the mark. Pelicans on a young rebuild right now. Lonzo Ball, Drew Holiday, Redick, Hart.
I love J.J. Redick. Like, the Pacers were, they said, an hour away from getting him a year ago. I just think he spreads the court, makes big shots, plays like an adult. I think he's terrific. I think he's a terrific addition to a bunch of young guys, and Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday's an adult in the room, too, now. I mean, this is a guy, remember he took Lauren Cheney, his wife, USA soccer player, he took time off to be with her, to care for her. That tells you the kind of guy he is.
Actually, he just told us when he joined us at the table earlier this week that they were celebrating their anniversary this weekend. So, belated, once again, anniversary to the two of you. And congrats to you mentioned soccer. She played for the women's national team. Congratulations to them. Are they still partying?
I hope so.
It's been a pretty good one. They went to the ESPYs tonight. That is a tour.
The last scene, I saw one of them drinking out of the World Cup. Why not? Go Alex Ovechkin on them.
They're going full Marc Gasol.
Come on, Cleveland Cavaliers!
In his bag. Good defense.
That's exactly the way to put it. Oh, there you go.
He didn't call back, but
Fiddlestick.
he took it anyway.
Tony Carr beat Ohio State with one of those shots at the buzzer. Yeah, Tony Carr at Penn State playing for Pat Chambers. It really hurt Penn State when Tony left. Tony was kind of out of Roman Catholic in Philly, kind of the marquee recruit for Penn State. He and Lamar Stevens, and Tony left and got paid a little bit.
Yeah. Roman Catholic, a storied Philadelphia high school program. Back after this.